Will My Dale back again with another quick tutorial. I am shooting for Mott and Bow and State of Matter, two different outfits, but I had to get it done and my retoucher got jammed up, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do it myself. And guess I'll show you guys how I shoot my editorial as far as when I'm doing my brand ambassadoring thing on my Instagram.
This is new for me too, baby.
So here is me downtown Savannah. And as you can see, I was just testing out the shot just to get my exposure right. And usually what I'll do, I'll go look for some images that I like first to shoot. And then it gives you, different angles, different images. I'm going to do a tutorial on how I shoot for different brands. And post it up for you guys because it's not that hard. You have a trigger. You can do your phone. As you can see, I'm looking at my phone because I have my phone triggered to my Canon. I have a Canon R6. I love it. It is tack sharp. My go-to lens is 35mm 1.8 macro. I love it. It's just awesome. So yeah. So let's just go ahead and jump on the image right quick. I already retouched up one of them, which is this one here. You can see this is the basic color grade. What I like to do, I'll take an image, I'll color grade it here in Capture One, which is my go-to. I used to love camera raw through Photoshop, but this one is, I love it. It's more flexible for me, and I can pull more colors from my raw images. And since I have a better camera now, it just makes it so much easy. So what I'll do, I'll take the image that I like, and I'll color grade it in here. As you can see, the knob moved. Let's go back to like the color. Here we go. Or maybe this right here. Here we go. Slide this up. No, guess not. I just want to show you guys the difference in here and the adjustments I made. What I like to do, I kind of like to knock those highlights out, bring the color back in, and tone down the brightness on the skin. The sun was pretty out there, so kind of knocked down the highlights a little bit. A shade, so it's pretty good. If I had a reflector, I could have knocked out some of those shadows up under the eyes, but I am 40 years old. I'm getting up there. But hey, still a handsome young man, I might say. I might add. So there's some building downtown Savannah. I'm shocked. I got to get out of the house. So, but this is my color grade. So after I color grade it in here in Capture One, what I would do is just like click on it and I'll right click and hit edit with Adobe Photoshop. And then when I'm done retouching it, I'll bring it back in here and then I'll add another grade on Capture One. So if you want to see the three differences, I have the original image, the color grade inside here, and then my retouch after Photoshop. As you can see, like on the street, I took away that skid mark. I removed the pylons. A lot of people don't like notice stuff like that. That's like big on retouching. You got to pick stuff up. When I'm looking at images, the first thing I do, I'll scan an image and I'll be like, what's the first thing that catches my eye that's distracting me? And does this thing have annotations? It does. Okay, I love it. All right, so let me get on my Wacom tablet and bring my mouse over here. So some things like there's just distraction. Any distraction you want to get rid of. I was thinking about removing these things that are holding up how you change the color of this. Still learning, guys, about that. Oh, there we go. All right, and good job, Daddy. So right click. I was thinking about removing these, but I was like, nah, I can do that. But this right here had to go. This right here had to go. And this was a distraction. So when you're viewing the image, you look around and you scan and you look for stuff like, okay, what's distracting my eye? 1 second here. Oh, China. There we go. Like this right here. Like somebody punched me. Just like stuff you want to take notice of when you're retouching the image, and then when you bring it into Photoshop, you're like, okay, that's the first things I want to go after. That's the first things I want to tag. So when you do the retouch, you can knock out the spots. You got that one done, kind of blended it out, Highline over here, got that removed, got the street removed. So you always want to make like notations of what you're doing so you can like stay focused when you're going in and you're retouching your image. And this is my final image from the color grade. So let me see if I can zoom in close. Kind of close, you know. It's just nice, subtle. Clouds are in there. You don't want to overdo it. You know, if this is for a company, you got to keep that in mind. So all that extra creative stuff you have to do in your own time. But if you're going to be posting this image and they're going to be resharing it to their page to like sell their products, you want to keep it, you know, nice and simple. But how about we retouch the image? You know, let's just go grab one. Another thing I love about Capture One, not to cut you guys off, like somebody else is talking, I'm the only one talking. So the color grade I did for this, all I have to do now is just go over here to my clipboard over here and just like click copy. And hold up, is that it? Look over here. Yep, that's it. Okay, I copied it. So it's gonna copy every adjustment I made to this image right here. It's gonna copy all the adjustments I made. So I could just bring that and just like, you know, black out, you know, hit them with the apply, you know, same color grade. I'm also gonna be selling my my color grade packs, guys. So make sure you swing by my website or just follow me on Instagram at Will Mydell. I'll be posting them as I go. So when you go into Adobe Camera Raw or Capture One, you'll be able to just load them up and apply them. And I'll show you guys samples. So I have certain type of looks I like to go with certain type of clothing. So, but enough of that. Let's find an image we can retouch. How about we go with I kind of like that one. Hold on, what are we, is it the shirt? Yeah, we're doing a shirt, okay. Because I know those jeans aren't, the jeans are my bow. So I like this one. It's like I'm going to school. It's like a school poster or something. Hang up on the side of a cafeteria, right? Is it sharp? Is everything in it? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Nice. All right, annotation time. So what do we got here? We got, I don't like the sign. I don't know why I didn't catch that. But I don't think I'm gonna fix that because that's a lot of work. That means I would have to basically draw this in over here to remove those trees. This tree has to go. This tree has to go. That's a lot of clone and stamping. Clone and stamp. That's a lot of healing brush. I don't feel like doing all that. Then I don't like this light. This little fire hydrant thing here. Oh, excuse me, guys. I don't like the car, but I don't have enough information over here to copy from. It looks like the storm is coming. Let's think about this, guys. What do we got? And I really don't dislike this. I don't like this light either. You know what? I'm gonna come back to this one because that's a lot of work. Even though that light is cool, it's distracting. I don't feel like doing that much work right now for, you know, this tutorial. So what we're gonna do is gonna keep moving and see if we can find another image. I'll go back to those also. Let's see. I like this one. This is studious. Nice, but I want to make some adjustments. How about the, I think I pulled in the blues too much. Now that I know that, let me see. Let's try this one. All right, so let's go back up here and we're going to re-auto adjust the white balance. That looks pretty good. And let's just, what do I want to do? Where's the color at? That's what I'm concerned about. Check the midtones, shadows. Shadows are alright. It's not that. Midtones is up there. It's pretty up there. Interesting. What else do we got? We have levels. Okay. What I'm looking at right now really is this area right here under the side of the face. I'm looking for what can I target to attack that part. And I'm thinking it's going to be my midtones. Or it could be my shadows. I'm not sure. Maybe the shadows. That did help a little bit. I look like I want to punch somebody in the face, man. What is wrong with that guy? Jeez. Bring some more midtones back in. All right, and let's raise the blacks. Yeah, it's a little more flattering. Nice. I like that. All right, so about right there. Drop the highlights kind of too harsh. And raise the whites. Open that up a little bit. Where are my blues? These blues are like giving me the blues. How about this? Yeah, let's brighten that background up a little bit. It's a little too purple for me. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Drop saturation a little bit. Get more of this in here. That's sad. Bump that sad, baby. Bump that sad. All right, all right. Okay, I think I can ride with that. And I think I need to go back to my levels. And boom, right there. Let's try that right there. Let's see something. I should have cloned that so I can see the before and after. I'm gonna clone it and I'm going to reset this one so I can see the changes. That is nice. That is nice. It's kind of contrasty over here though. I like that. It's giving me a whole edge over here. I want that back. So you know what? I want that back. I want that edge back. Let's get back to this contrast. Let's see what we got. Okay. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. What y'all think? I need to get some sleep, man. Yeah, everybody, man, you be tired? I be tired, cuz. You see my face, cuz? I be tired, man. They be right here working, brother. Yeah, I like that. That's nice right there. Yeah, not too. Yeah. All right, I think I can ride with that one. What y'all think? I'm still not happy with these blues, though. You know what? I'm pretty sure I have options on here, right? Let's go to advanced. Let's get in here. All right. Yeah, it's just too blue for me. Drop that section, man. That set up. I don't even like the fact that the trees are so green like that. I'm gonna have to, yeah, there we go. All right, I can dig that. Let me see. Let me see. How's it want to look on the edges? It was already like it was blown out. Anyway, I brought detail back into the shot. Interesting. So, how about I target these greens also? Well, let me see something. Let me see something. Right there. Right there. It's too hot for me. There we go. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. All right. Let's get it going. Let's get it on the cracking, man. Let's get this thing up in Photoshop and make it do what it do. But I thank you guys for joining me. We're 13 minutes in. I'm probably gonna speed through some of this. I think I'm gonna speed through the dodge and burn. I want to put you guys through that, and I'm gonna speed through the dodge and burn. See this original right here? See all these layers? Oh, here we go. As you can see how I built this. I came in like here with the, and I went and did my clone snap layer right there. Let's open this up for you guys. I gotta get used to this update. I need to create a new workspace that's that I can enjoy. All right, boom. So clone stamp, boom, knock them babies out. And knock the street out. Clean all that up. Then I had to go and work on that because the clone kind of looked double. You don't make it seem like, oh, that was Photoshop. You know, clean it up. Go ahead and dodge a burn. Clean up the face a little bit. Right there. You know, I should have lessened. Let me see something. Yeah, I like that. little more authentic. Yeah, I like that. I like that. You ain't gotta be too clean. Yeah. Bring that black and white back in. I like the black and white layer because it kind of gives a little more pop to it. And then I add another black and white layer on it and drop the percentage down to, I mean, the opacity down to like maybe somewhere like 12 under. I kind of like desaturated it a little bit. And I usually do more on this, but today I was like, let me bring it right back into Capture One, and that's what I did. So I'm gonna keep this one up because I'm probably gonna drag these layers, these color grade layers, over to this layer, and show you how when you retouch, you could just apply certain color grades to the next one while you're in Photoshop. Oh, I see some cleanup. What is this? What is your purpose in my photo, young sir? Explain yourself, young sir. You piece of yellow sign looking thing. It might be a building or something, I don't know. Either way it has to go. So let me just Control J, duplicate that. Let me get a, you know what? If I had time, I would just take all these power lines out. Should I? I don't know, let me see something. Yeah, because it's power lines I go to. That done, I don't talk myself into it. Hold on to your butts, guys. Let's get to it. I think I'm gonna clone this one. Oh, what is that? What is this little spot? Where did you come from? There we go. All right. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's ugly. I don't like that. See, that's exactly what I want to do. The way I want to do. I want to test Photoshop to see if they was gonna let me do it. It's all good, Photoshop. We old school. We not do manual. We not do manual work. It's okay, baby. We not do manual work. Look at that. Quick clean up. Quick clean up. Quick clean up. What you talking about? My soul, boy. Shout out to Cotton Mouth. Oh my soul, boy. Some puppets, man. Funny looking puppets. I can't listen to too much stuff. There's a certain amount of love. Well, honestly, I can't listen to cussing. It's like once you stop doing something in your life, you just can't be around it anymore. That's just same thing with like cigarette smoke. I know I used to smoke when I heard that radio shit. And now that it stopped, it's like when I smell like the smell of cigarette smoke, it's just oh man, I gotta get around it. But yeah. I know we as people try to be respectful, especially if a so-called friend or associate or family member, but and I know they look at you like, oh, they trying to judge me because I'm sitting here smoking my cigarette. It's just that, you know, if you know that person doesn't want to smell it, why would you stand around them and smoke it? If that person is respecting you by not trying to engage you in certain type of conversations you don't want to because you already know they're staying on it, at least respect them because you know they stand on, you know, you're not being around profanity, cigarette smoke. People gotta learn how to work together, you know. People got their own ideology about how they want to live their lives. I get it, but we still got be on this earth together. I mean, I don't know how this cleanup going, man. What y'all think? Let's try to clone this one out here. Trying to get real close to it. Right there. Right there. I don't know how that's looking. I need to soften this up. You ever hear that saying, why did he charge so much? I'm like, do y'all see what we had to do to clean up your image, man? You know what I'm saying, man? That fool's like, man, hey, Erica, let me tell you, let me get your ear right going for a second here, man. This man say, I love Memphis, man. This man say, he want me to do XYZ, man, for $25, man. $25, man. As you kidding me, folks? I went to Jackson State, and I met these kids from Memphis, man. I was like, these are the coolest dudes ever, man. It's just something about the South. I don't care, no matter where you go. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, if you guys don't know. But it's just something about the South. You see how that line going across that tree right there? But you know what? Stuff like this, just create a new layer. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna backdoor this. I'm gonna click on my brush, about 3% flow, and I'm gonna shrink that down. I'm gonna just paint it in, man. It's blurry anyway, so you ain't gotta really clone stat that. Really, I should just paint all that stuff in. Now that I think of it. And if it's blurry like that, it's not that sharp in detail. Nobody really not gonna see it. We turn it up to like 6. Yeah. We used to go down to Mardi Gras. That was pretty cool. I was like, man, this is life, man. Never finished school though, man. Came back home, started working at Radio Shack. I didn't want to be a school teacher. Honestly, I don't think I knew what I wanted to be. I didn't really have that much direction, so just had to see what I love doing. And I still love doing music because I was a music major. We brought that up to 10. So I tried to do my little studio, little music, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop and all that, you know what I'm talking about? I love music. That ain't work, You don't get that much support in that field unless I guess the right people are the right people plugging you in. And we bumped that up to 12. I keep bumping it up because I'm seeing that I can apply more, and it's not gonna look bad. You always want to start off low because you don't never know how it's gonna look. See, this is pretty bright out here. So, yeah, I started creating our own mixtape CDs and doing our own. I started learning for my photos. My first camera was my Canon T2i. I bought it when I got my first bonus as a manager at Radio Shack. And I just started shooting. Ain't nothing about exposure, aperture, none of that, man. Just out there just doing and I had a cracked version of Photoshop on my laptop. If Adobe you hear this, I didn't download it. It was handed down to me, so we could still partner up. It was like, oh, he cracked my. Hey, I won't be this good. If whoever gave me that laptop didn't have a Photoshop on it, man, I would have never probably been doing this right here. Because when I saw what I was able to do, I was like, man, this is crazy. This is fun. You get to manipulate photos. I'm not even trying to learn how to do all kind of crazy. I'm on every tutorial on. I can Yahoo at the time. I don't think Google was that big at the moment. Yahoo or Excite, whatever web browser they had at the moment. Yeah, I was trying to learn everything. Then when I finally got a better laptop with After Effects, and that was pretty hard. I don't say it's hard, but I never really had a good laptop. All my laptops are just watered down with RAM and what's going on? Let me see. It wasn't strong enough to render out stuff, and it was like a lost cause almost, trying to do anything with After Effects. So I had to stick with Photoshop. I don't like this tree situation. How can I fix this? I'm thinking. Let's try this. Let's try color range right quick. If I can grab this, it's a possibility I'll be able to brush outside of the tree on a different layer. I'm trying to think outside of the box here. I'm trying to click on some points, increase the fuzziness. I think that's probably about the best way of doing removing those lines. If this thing will let me. Did my computer freeze? What time it from? I know I was clicking on a lot of things. Look at this jittering. Let's see. Let's just click OK. All right, so I'm gonna hit Control H. I'm on the Windows, by the way, so I have a Mac too, but all my haters in the building. All right, we had 12%. All right, so let's sample some of this color around us, and let's see what's gonna happen. I don't know. Let's go down to 3. I don't trust it. All right, boom. All right. Oh, and we're painting inside. I forgot. Let's back that out. Let's hit Control Shift I, invert that, and then hide the layer. And now we're on the outside looking in like 8-Ball and MJG. Shout out to the living legends. Let me see what I am. Oh, I might have concocted a solution. The tree's still looking kind of whapped though. I don't like it. Let me straighten the brush size down. Shush. James Bond. Bond gone, man. I seen how they took Bond out, man. I almost cried, man. I ain't even lying to you, man. I don't want to, you know what? I'm sorry. I might have spoiled the movie for some of y'all, man. I'm a Bond fan. I'm sorry. Yeah, that last movie, man. I said, no. I don't know who they gonna have. What is this? What is? Hold on. What is this? What is it? Where does this thing come from? Is this layer? It is that layer. Okay. So how about we do this? How about we just lift that above that? Splackow. Let's keep going. Yeah, man. I ain't like how they took my main out like that. Yeah, just brush that in. Yeah. Got my Bob Ross on right now. As you can see, ladies. Let's get that little brush in right there. That should be good. I don't know. Let me see something. Invert that. Hide that. I don't know. Let's see. That's an ugly tree, man. That's one ugly tree. I ain't lying to you. That's one ugly tree, man. Let's see what we got here. Ugh. That's ugly. How about this? You know what? I just got an idea, man. I just get rid of the whole tree. You know what? And I'm gonna have Photoshop do it for me with the new feature they have. Let's see if it works. Let's see how good it works. Subject. Let's see if it's selected. Take a swig of the coffee. It's thinking. Look at that thing thinking. It was close. It was close. Tree got in the way and messed it up. Let's just select the lasso tool and hold down Alt. Go ahead. Wrap myself around that chrome dome, man. Look at that, man. I remember I used to have locks, man, all the way down my back, man. Things got heavy. I see y'all got to go. I can't even sleep with these things, man. My neck hurt. They served their purpose, man. They did a good job. They did a good job. They had me out there feeling young and sexy one time when I was young. You know, you think you all that, you think you all that in a bag of chips. You know, it'd be like that when you're young. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I gotta hold down Alt. It be like that when you're young, but you really just don't be knowing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just click on another layer and hit Control Shift I, and I'm gonna grab my how should I do this? How should I do this? Let's paint. I feel like painting. Let's do this. We have 6%. I got some clouds up in here. What I got up here? Where's my where is my, I got a smoke brush. Alright, let's see what my smoke brush can do. I might have to just go back to my regular brush though. So I'm thinking about doing. Alright, let's see what we got. Crank that off. And this brush is just a little too weak for me. I think I'm gonna go back to my regular brush. Let's see something. I'm gonna paint all around this. That's why you can make a mask, paint all around it. Now I'm just gonna make some light, small light brush strokes, blend it out. That. Boom. What you know about rolling down on a So I'm gonna do is go and group those and select that and group that and hit control. Before I finalize, let me make sure my head clean. I don't like how my head looks. See, always check your head, dog. Always check your head. We got this dude here. All right, how we go? Brush this on out. And create a mask. Sometimes you want to chop your head off and go back in. Always check your head. Every time you do masks, always before you like go leave out, go and just like go look around the details where you know you had drew mask at. Trust me, you'll thank me later. You'll get to the point where you somewhere and you like finalize everything look good, and then you zoom in and you're like, man, where did that come from? So I'm gonna hit Control E, flat that out. Now I'm gonna go do my little cleanups around the image. Like this little dude I've been looking at since I got on here. I was like, man, I gotta get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. I know y'all like, man, why you would care about the little small things? Hey man, they're small, maybe small and insignificant, but gotta get rid of it. I don't like how this yellow is sticking out either, but maybe we can turn those yellows, circle those right there. And create a new adjustable, hit hue saturation, go to yellow, and oh, took out the green too. Okay, interesting. Let's go back. Okay. Let's create a selective layer. Let's see what my yellows can do on this. Nope. 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 And no. Okay. So maybe. Excuse me. Let's do that. And that I did not want to do. I think I'm gonna just brush this on out. I'll come back and fix that in a second. We'll just get this main ones out the way. This yellow just too bright for me. You gotta get rid of it. All right. Now I can go back and fix whatever. These little small yellow spots here. Like I said, I like to get rid of anything that's a distraction to the eye. If it's gonna pull attention from the talent or the artist, that's not good. You gotta keep the attention on them. And this yellow is just like, hey, look at me. Yellow's like a cloud chaser. Like, look at me, I'm over here. Give me some love. I want some attention. Teach you a lot about life. How you look at stuff also. How people see attention and validation. Boom, look at that. I may even want to, that I gotta, let me see something. Yeah, I could turn them up like maybe about right there. Any blending modes wanna kind of give me something to work with? Yeah, that looks good too. Okay, let's do something. Oh, what was that? Oh, saturation. Nothing really to work with besides dark. And how does that look from a scale back? It actually looks pretty decent, but normal. I like normal. It's like I'm not even looking over there. All right. All right, so next I want to go ahead and jump into dodge and burn. That's usually my go-to. All right. Just click on dodge and burn setup. This is from my retouching academy. This comes in handy. I just hate creating actions every time I switch computers. Usually, let's see. First, let me go to my healing brush. Let's see if I want to do any healing right quick. Right there. Man. And I've never really been self-conscious about myself for like anything. It's like now you can like really see like age getting on you, you know, when you get older. So I imagine how you look. Honestly, me, I started imagining about, no, I started pondering and focusing on my health more than anything. And not more on the like making sure I have enough money as far as like for pills and hospitals, but more on what am I putting into my body, how much I'm walking, how much I'm lifting, how much I'm exercising. Your body is your temple, and you should be tending to it because you only got one. And I just don't trust medicine. I trust what God put on this earth for our bodies. Before medicine was even here, you know, back in the day, they had to, I mean, the cures came from the earth. So I'm always studying like what, you know, I should eat, what I should put in my body, all those things, and, you know, just make sure I'm working out. And my problem is I gotta learn how to start getting some sleep. I'm always doing everything, studying, retouching. I want to learn, you know, what's the word? I'm about to start getting into 3D modeling and trying to find time. Like, man, I don't have time to do all this, but you got to work, set up a system, and you know, it was easier if you guys over here on the YouTube land would support these smaller channels. I can get back and do this for a living, but for you guys out there listening today, share the video, like it, subscribe. Anything helps, because I would love to teach. I just didn't want to teach music. Okay, it looks like my computer has frozen, I think. Alright, back in the gist of it. Alright, so we got everything healed up, looks like. Now let's hop into the dodge and burn. Let's get it cracking. Let's see what we gotta start on the face. And I'm usually gonna go with the dodge and curve first. I'm gonna grab a brush, 3%. And we want a white foreground. Let's go, let's go. Make sure it's soft, not hard. That's what she, and we're in a rated G channel. Yeah. Just lighten up those shadows just a little bit. There we go. 1, 2. 1, too hard. That's why I love tablets, because you could just barely like put your tip of the pen down, and it draws so soft and nice. And I can't do this with a mouse. So I remember years ago, I was like, what can I afford at my, current status of an artist? And I was like, I had to get the little small gray tablet, which wasn't like touchscreen. It was a Wacom. I forgot the name of it. I think small one, but it started me on my way, and I was able to get some good retouches done with it. I have a bigger screen now, and I plan on probably getting another bigger one. But yeah, it's way better when it comes to retouching and painting. It actually feels like you have a brush in your hand. What I'm basically doing is just knocking out some of those shadows, which I could have did if I had a flash in front of me pointing up, or if I had a reflector with a white bounce or a silver bounce, but a white probably would have been a little more nicer, complemented to the current weather out there, which is kind of cloudy. But yeah, I like to kind of knock those shadows out. So when people are like, oh man, can you take 10, 20 years off my look? Yes, I can. I've had women say, well, I want to look like Beyonce. Can you do their image, and you take it to them, and then they're like, no, take off about another 10, 20 more years. I'm like, come on, man, are you serious, ma'am? Really, ma'am? That's what we're doing? You do it. Hey, you don't sit there and talk. Yes, ma'am. All right, well, it's this cost, okay? I gotta charge, ma'am. You gotta hit them with the, can't you be playing Dr. Will out here, the digital. And it's funny, I find it very funny about the conversations when I hear about like lipos and the chicks going down to Brazil and Colombia and all these places. And I'm like, man, retouchers were the first doctors. I mean, digital doctors. I mean, I'm like, the majority of the images you see from like these people online, the retouched work, by like hands of guys like us, it's not that much credit given. It's not, and the pay scale is way lower. You would think if a woman was smart, she was like, you know what? If I just hit the gym just a little bit and watch what I eat, the money I would save on like paying a doctor for something, I could just pay a retoucher to do my photos. I mean, honestly, I think in the market, I noticed with these girls on Instagram and these chicks that are like rappers and singers, or just out there talking about their own OnlyFans or whatever, they'll spend money for like this fake look, and I don't get it. And it's like, why don't you just be yourself and just pay for like somebody just to retouch your photos? I think it's more genuine. It's more soft. A guy would probably come at you more as more of a gentleman, because they will see a lady. Even if it is, okay, say for instance, I'll take that back. Say for instance, you do like that lifestyle, and you like that, that kind of, quote unquote ratchet kind of turn up lifestyle of a little harlot or whatnot. I would still consider paying, someone to retouch your photos. It's just, why spend money just on like expensive things for validation when you can, honestly, you could do a nice photo shoot and build a relationship with a photographer and a retoucher, a strong relationship that is complete, business. The money's being funneled between the three or the four. If a hairstylist or wardrobe, stylist is involved, I believe you get more accomplished. Honestly, look at that. Some good work. I went from sleepy to fresh out the shower. Let's get some work done. And sleepy, fresh out the shower. Let's get some work done. Just like that. Clean, no serious manipulations. Just basically clean up work. And if I would get some sleep, I won't be out here looking like I just got through fighting Rocky. And I'm Apollo Creed. But yeah, that's how I feel, man. And it's like, go exercise, put in the work. Honestly, from a man perspective, and I'm speaking from men, point of view. It'll be, the conversation between us and you guys would be, a little more easier and genuine. All right, so instead of me creating all those color grades again, how about I just drag over this to this? So first, see what we got here. We got a black and white layer, so I just hold down shift and just drag it over here. Boom. And our next black and white layer, hold down shift and drag it over here. Right there. And that's it. So what I'm gonna do is bring this back. Well, I'm gonna save it so it'll go back to Capture One. And once it's done save, when I pull it up in Capture One, I'm gonna just apply the same color grade I had to this image right here. And you'll see the difference. It'll look very similar. The thing is, you want to keep all your images, looking the exact same. You want to keep some consistency between them. You don't have like multiple color grades up there. I mean, having all the same images color graded and maybe one or two of them in black and white, that's pretty cool. But you don't want to just like go overboard with it. Like I said, once again, if you're working or shooting something for an actual brand, you want to kind of keep some type of level of consistency between all of them. So I think I'm gonna throw in a few images without the briefcase and see what those look like, as you can see here. So you got the original image, color grade, retouch. And I honestly could have removed this white part of the street too. You know what? Should I? It's not that big of a distraction. You know what? And I feel like if I take it out, the image would be a little too blah. So you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, if I take it out, the image will just kind of like die out. So went from like a blown out look had to remove a whole tree out here in these streets. Cleaned up the shirt a little bit where the wrinkles were at, you know. See how the color grade and the retouch look. Remember these little pylon things back here? Okay. I could have did a better job cleaning it up, but that's kind of far back, so I don't think nobody's gonna be zooming in and all that. Too much. Hey, he fixed, he changed it. Face. Right there. Boom. Okay. But I gotta add me another color. So let's see what we got. We're gonna go up to the grade we have on this one, and we're gonna copy that one. And that was the retouch one. That was the color grade we applied to the retouch photo after we brought it back in the Capture One. That's the one I'm copying. And I'm gonna apply it to this one. And a little blown out. Let's see where we can make some quick adjustments here. As you can see, we do want to keep everything consistent. So let's drop the whites down, bring it back up to about right here. Maybe drop the highlights some. Whoa, I don't want to drop them that much. And bring the whites back up. Wow. The slider's moving faster than normal. Like that. And we'll bring these blacks up some. And the shadows. You can really tell this was like a casting as far as like the clouds being out. It's like, cause you don't want to. With these images, you have to put out what was given, and what was given on this shot was a lot of clouds. It was an overcast, so you don't want to push it too much and lose some of the integrity of the photo. So sometimes you might have to just play with. You want to push it too much because you're like, oh, I want this type of look. So I'm going to have to turn down the grain in this a little bit. I think it's too sharp too. I'm not sharp enough. That might be it. I'm trying to figure out where this extra grunge is coming from. It may be from the contrast. It is from the contrast. That looks better. That looks better. I know it's coming from somewhere. So I might go back and add my grain. Just a little bit. Give it a nice little film grain. And while we're zoomed in, let's go to my basics and go to my that about right there, and that's nice, like that. And I think that's about it, guys. Let's see what else we working with. Structure. Let me dehaze it a little bit, about 4%. That looks good. And bring the sharpness back up. Right there. I think I'm gonna roll with that. I went from here to here. That's pretty good. I like that. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do now is just go to the image I retouched. Easily I could just go up here and click in PSD because it'll go to the PSD files I worked on, which are these two. And I'm gonna just click on right and click on export out to variants, which it shows on the other, my tablet, which you couldn't see, but you know. And we're gonna go to the session output folder, which is this folder right here, and just create a subfolder for it. And I'm not making this smaller, so 300%, 300, yeah, resolution, and fix at 100%. Now that's pretty huge. Since I'm going to be posting this on Instagram, I think I'm gonna drop this down maybe like 40%, and yeah, I'm gonna go load that up and go tag those who I'm shooting for. It's 9 o'clock. I'm probably gonna go retouch some more photos and post those also. So, and maybe I'll do another retouch tutorial because I have other images down here of me, like I'm in Coco Cabana, you know. Look at me, I'm shoot behind the back with it with the trigger. Woo, smooth with it, boy. What y'all know? What y'all know about that? You're like, hey, snap, 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 snap. Hey man, look. Hey, y'all wanna learn, just follow my channel. I can have you right here, you know, shooting your own photos. From one of the top, from one of the best. You know, you can tell right now, this looks something like straight out of Macy's catalog. You know, with the XXL, the bottom, you know, a medium, a large, and $19.99, our flash sale this Memorial Day, only at JCPenney's. Let me go, y'all. Hey, like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Mr. Mydell. That's my personal page. All my work will be on my Will Mydell page. I'm on Facebook too at Mr. Mydell. All right, and I'll see you guys on the next tutorial. Thank you, guys.